switch it up here and look to throw. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Get it. Play.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Here's back-to-back catches for Davante Adams. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They give to Chubb out of the gun. Down at the 35, it'll be second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guys who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
First catch there for OBJ, and that good for a first down. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Second down and 8. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he'll get this down only to the 18. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. It's their quarterback. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And it's now 14-0. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way in. He rifles one that's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. He finds his target, Beckham. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Again, it's OBJ, back-to-back catches. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. He's at the 50. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Washington. Randy Moss in the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that'll make our score 14-7. Four seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he returns this to the 22.
Hold it ready. Roll, roll, roll.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. Back to Dillon on first down. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 15 yards the pickup. First down, Washington.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Sutton. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the 2nd half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick 6.
I think that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say,
he's got a man, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
19 Tigers, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Come on. Hey. 19.
Up the middle they run. Here's Dillon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Dillon on the inside give. And he'll take this one down near the 15. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
65.
Dillon up the middle. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Cut, ready?
Back to throw here. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Commanders are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Folk connects on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
So with your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. He'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Lazard, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Running right, here's Dillon. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 23 yards on the play. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A.J. Dillon taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Commanders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It'd be hard to say that a defense wouldn't be ready for a first down run. And when you can gain that kind of yardage against a defense that's really kind of geared to stop that play, your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually opened up your playbook. If you want to throw the ball now for play action, you're good to go.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And they're facing a big third down now in this tie ball game.
Let's go now.
They'll try and pick it up by running the action to the right. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A give running right is Chubb. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They run it again with Chubb. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Short game, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2nd and 11. And Gronkowski's got it, complete over the middle. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Here's Chubb on the read option. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So it all comes down here to the right foot of Randy Bullock. This from 52, and this for the win. And his kick is good. From 52 yards away, he gets it to go. And joy will reign in the Inner Harbor as the... All right, the challenge is in front of you. Do you accept it? I hope so. Keep the game on. Play the challenge. It's Solo Challenge, Madden Ultimate Team. Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. gets past one man. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. Touchdown! Odell Beckham from 8 yards out. And the Ravens need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Bullock good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Yardage here. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. He'll look to throw. He'll throw complete to Gus Edwards. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try to get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a 1st down. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Now it's 2nd and 9. They'll set up a throw. Trying to fight his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you can describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. I like it when I go a little bit lyrical.
Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Now this time he'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Gain of 39 yards.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Oh, he'll run that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. Looking to throw. It's caught. Beckham. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock. 2nd quarter. 7-0 ball game. And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Ravens go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that'll make the score 14-0. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He's going to keep this again. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. They finds his target, Allen. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Jets get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. Bullock good on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. A fairly short kick from the 14.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. Yeah, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And he's going to have a 1st down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Probably what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. throw now on the final play. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield into a double team, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Here's 2nd and 8. It's Kelsey on the ground. Finding space at the 40. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 now. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now back to throw. He's got a man, complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. One heck of a third down conversion, 33 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. They'll look to throw again. And this is caught by Allen for a Jets touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Jets are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And we are tied at 14. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. Pulls it in at the 13.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective, because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
for a chain mover. They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll go with the option. Coming right. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
They'll look to throw here. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Here we go.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Following the penalty, Chubb. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That play ended for a net loss by Jesse Bates.
He's got exactly what you're looking for. The ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. He'll decide to keep this once more. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21. The keeper good for only 4, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. They're going to look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity. Steps away to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. In a tie game, 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. A swing pass here to Edwards. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Back to throw now on 1st down. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Cameron Sutton in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. They find some open field here. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Well, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted.
LeGree, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. They'll go option to the short side. And he's got some space here. The big fella. And all the way down to the 40-yard.